So every time something in society starts feeling unstable, the finger somehow swings back toward women. Relationships struggling, women. Men emotionally disconnected, women. Birth rates dropping, women. The economy unstable, women. Children struggling, women. Masculinity confused, women. Yeah, okay. So after a while, the pattern does start looking ridiculous. Women are supposedly too emotional, too irrational, too dependent, too weak, too distracted, too confused, yet somehow powerful enough to destroy economies, collapse communities, ruin relationships, confuse masculinity, destroy families, and destabilize society almost single-handedly. Do you hear the contradiction? Well, what keeps standing out is how quickly complex issues collapse into simplified blame narratives, not industrial labor shifts, not economic systems, not housing instability, not technology, not war, not capitalism, not media conditioning, not policy, not institutional breakdown, not broader dominance structures. Women. Again, the instability people are reacting to, though, is real. People are exhausted. Communities feel fragmented. Relationships are strained. People feel disconnected from each other. That part is real. Yet, instead of slowing down long enough to examine larger systems, the conversation keeps collapsing toward symbolic targets. Because we all know historically women repeatedly become the face of whatever society feels frustrated, unstable, anxious, or disappointed about at the moment. Not because women created every structural problem, because simplified blame feels emotionally easier than examining complicated systems. So, what keeps standing out is how difficult it seems for human beings to interrupt ineffective patterns, even while living inside the consequences of those patterns in real time. It's hard to believe that in this year, with this much access to information, technology, history, communication, research, and global visibility, humanity still keeps reproducing the same dominance and supremacy loops over and over again. Different prompts, same ineffective template architecture, different language, same positional thinking, different generation, same hierarchy loops. And what becomes really important is overstanding that people often continue aligning with ineffective systems because those systems still offer rewards, position, validation, identity, control, attention, status, belonging, emotional certainty. That matters because dominance and supremacy do not continue simply because people consciously choose evil. Many people adapt to the structure because the structure rewards alignment socially, emotionally, financially, and psychologically, even when the larger outcome keeps producing instability collectively. That's the loop. And social media amplifies it constantly. Lazy logic, sloppy language, performative behavior, repeated publicly in real time. And the consequence is that human beings keep recycling the same ineffective relational structures while expecting different outcomes socially, emotionally, politically, and collectively. That's why so many conversations feel emotionally exhausted, fragmented, reactive, and disconnected because humanity keeps reproducing dominance patterns while simultaneously suffering from the consequences of dominance patterns. One of the hardest things for people to do is interrupt a structure that still rewards them in some way, even if the structure itself is ineffective collectively. That's the real conversation underneath a lot of these prompts, debates, lives, and social media performances. The cons within the construct, the repetition of ineffective dominance architecture disguised as progress, certainty, identity, empowerment, or even truth.